Welcome to the scariest Friday the 13th ever. This bird doesn't look scared. Probably already had COVID-19. That's right, everything's been canceled. I was planning on working on a March Madness bracket, getting ready for Selection Sunday this weekend. Instead, I'm at the southernmost point of the United States. We're in Key West, catching a sunrise. It's a beautiful sunrise on this Friday the 13th. Are people here scared? Should we be scared? It's kind of hard when it's 75 degrees and gorgeous. I don't think the virus spreads as much in the heat. From all the information I've read and watched, it's between 40 and 52 degrees that the virus seems to spread the much. Are we overreacting? The answer is no. I'll tell you why. Even if this virus doesn't kill everybody, there will be a virus in the future that does. And we all need to learn how to react. We need to learn how to quarantine. We need to learn how to deal with it. So this is a good test to see exactly how we can react when the world unites. It's time for the Manhattan Project 2.0. What should we be doing? What are we going to do for the next 21 to 28 days when we're all hanging out, watching Netflix, sitting at home, spending time 6 feet away from our significant others? I was kind of laughing. I was like, okay, Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada, has self-quarantined because his wife came down with the coronavirus. And I was thinking, it kind of reflects poorly on him if he doesn't have it, right? I mean, if your spouse has it and you don't, what does that say about how close you guys are, right? Anyway, I hope he doesn't have it. I hope anybody who gets it doesn't exhibit symptoms. But unfortunately, a lot of us will. And the most susceptible among us may succumb to it. So what should we be doing? Nothing? Hanging out at home? Well, I think what we need to do, like I was saying, Manhattan Project 2.0. That means we all sit down and figure out how to come up with a cure for this thing. A treatment, not just a vaccine, an actual treatment, right? If we have a virus here that's bonding to a protein called ACE2, gets into your system. Oh, that's a tough place to jog. This guy could fall right into the ocean. If this virus is airborne, it's highly transmissible. 4 to 7 people that you come into contact with can get it on average if you have it without even showing symptoms. And it can cause pneumonia, gets into your tissue, like I said, bonds to this protein called ACE2. Well, what can we do about that? Well, we can map genomes. I mean, the genome of this virus is somewhere between 25 and 35,000 base pairs of DNA. We've already mapped it. People a lot smarter than me have already been working on it. But we need to come up with more novel treatment ideas, right? We don't have enough ventilators in this country and in this world to treat everybody effectively. It's an expensive machine. It's difficult, and it doesn't even necessarily work. How about we use like a nebulizer? How about we find some type of way to get something circulating through our bodies and through our system that bonds to this free-floating COVID-19 virus? It's a big spiky ball. That's all it is. It's a big spiky ball that finds its way and locks itself into your cells like a key into a lock, and it gets into your cells and it injects its what's called RNA into your cells, and it hijacks your cells, and it makes your cell make copies of the virus, and then it explodes all over in your body, and then spreads around in your blood and attaches to other cells, and it takes over your cells. Well, we've been dealing with viruses, we've been dealing with these types of things since the dawn of time, right? It's been this tug of war between viruses and cells since the beginning of time here. And we On the molecular level, we have the ability to analyze these things. So let's all put the cumulative force of humanity into solving this problem so that we don't have to shut down our economies. We don't have to restrict travel. We don't have to cancel basketball games. We don't have to worry if Tom Hanks is going to be making any more movies. We don't have to worry about Utah Jazz's getting the virus and canceling basketball games. We can start treating people. This is 2020. Let's get our act together. We're going to find out exactly how scared we should be, starting here at the southernmost point of the USA. I'm going to be on the road talking to people all over the country in different weather conditions, finding out how bad this thing really is, whether or not we should be worried. I'm sure I'm going to pick it up along the way just like the rest of us are. So it's time for us to come and get some treatment, figure out how to solve this problem. Because it's a beautiful day, even if it's Friday the 13th, and we're supposed to be scared. So let's solve this problem because we're humans. I'm out.